Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys another Pick 3 workout. Y'all, I'm on a roll. I hope you guys are excited for this one, especially because North Carolina be getting on that nerve. But here's the deal. I think I got something so hot, and hopefully this will give you other states some ideas on how to look for repeating hot pairs. North Carolina is always teaching me something, so I want to share it with you. All right, we're going to start back from July 10th. I know we're working back. We have to backtrack. You guys will see why in a second, why it's so important. You need to get a good view of what patterns are hot, because you're going to notice they're not going to happen every draw, every day, but when you see them, keep your eye out for them. Okay, so July 10th evening, there was a hit of 415. We're putting it into the 1, 2, 3 rundown. Now, if you're new, maybe you don't know how to put a rundown together. They're very simple. What you would do is add each of those numbers down the columns, okay? So for the first column, we would add 1 all the way down. So 1 plus 4 is 5, 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10. For your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 0, okay? 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. You know that you did it right. The number you start with will be the number you end with. Then you would add 2 all the way down the second column, 3 all the way down the third column. Now, I get the question a lot, Miss Florida, do you know what numbers are more likely to repeat or pairs that could be coming back? A lot of people don't understand that sometimes the information from the numbers themselves could tell you a good pair that could be hot for your state. So I started looking at that and asking myself, okay, I started noticing like this 4-1, it did repeat 1-4 as 3-1-4. I said, well, how did that happen? Then I started noticing this 7-7, it repeated as 3-7-7. Okay. Then I said, hold up, this 0-4 repeated twice, 8-0-4 and 5-0-4. I said, hold the phone. How is this even happening? And I just kept looking and I said, what is the common factor? What keeps happening? This is what I'm talking about, patterns. What keeps showing up and why? All right, so this 4-1 repeated as 3-1-4, right? Oh, excuse me, it also repeated as 4-1-9. Now watch this. Whatever you see the numbers 7-7, left side of the rundown or right side of the rundown, it's mirrors 2-2, 7-2, and 2-7. Whenever you see these hot key digits, okay, these key numbers, you're going to want to pay attention left or right. These could be the indicator letting you know what pair may come back. Yes. When you look at everything, this is why I do this. I know people love the whiteboard. I do too, but I need y'all to start seeing the patterns. I need you to get into this because a lot of people say, oh, Miss Florida, your stuff doesn't work. No, it's not that. It's not, you're not paying attention. And you can miss some things because we're wanting them to come the next draw and that's it. Sometimes it doesn't, your patterns don't work that way. Now you may find another strategy that can give you, and that's fine. But when we're talking about rundowns, they're formed not to always give you what you want the next draw. That's just the way it is. Because if it works perfectly every time, then why would they do it, right? Okay, let's get back to this. So now you know what your hot key numbers are if you're using the 1, 2, 3 rundown. Different rundowns may have different things. I just noticed this for the 1, 2, 3. Okay. With that said, so how do you do this? We see a 7-7, and it's mirror 2-7. Okay. Now those are hot key digits. So this is telling me whatever side this is on, that pair should be hot. So we'll start with the 4-1 pair. The 4-1 pair is our hot pairs. Now let's talk about mirror numbers, because you're going to need to know what they are. Some people will say, well, I see 7 7 and 2 2, 7 2 and 2 7. What are those? Those are mirror numbers. Okay, so our mirror numbers go as follows. So you need to know what these are as well. Okay, mirrors are 0 and 5. 5 and 0, they're the same number. 1 and 6, 6 and 1 could be the same number. In this case, 2s and 7s, 7s and 2s can be the same number. Okay, 3 could be 8, 8 could be a 3, 4 can be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Now, just make sure you have that in case you need that. Okay, so when you see these 2 7, 7 7, make sure you pay attention, because they're all the same numbers. They're all the same key digits. Okay, so when you see your 4 1, okay, that's your hot pair. You can do it a couple ways. You can say, you know what, this 4 1 pair could be hot. It could be coming up maybe the next couple of draws. You may want to link up 4 1 and then 0 through 9. Okay, like 4 1 0, 4 1 1, 4 1 2, 4 1 3. Totally up to you if you wanted to do that, right? Now here's something else. I notice the pair, sometimes the number itself will come right above the pair. Okay, let's look at this 4 1. 4 1 3. If you wanted to eliminate all those numbers, and maybe 4 1 9, right? They sit right on top. Well, watch this. We said 4 1 3, right? 3 1 4 came the next evening, guys, as 3 1 4. What? Yeah. Still ain't done. 4 1 9 came a couple days after that. 1 2 3 gave this I'm sorry, not the well, we're using the 1 2 3 right now, but the 4 1 9 came July 13th evening. 2 hits. All we did was find the key digits, which happened to be on our left side, so we used the left pair. We said 4 1 was the hot pair. Now you could have went 4 1. You could have went 4 1 0, 4 1 1, 4 1 2, 4 1 3, 4 1 4, 4 1 5, 4 1 6, 4 1 7, 4 1 8, and 4 1 9, right? You could have played all of those maybe for a couple of days to see. I'm saying pay attention. Sometimes the numbers are right above the pair. Now, there's a time when it may not happen, so you have to be on the lookout for that. Now, let me show you again. I noticed the 7 7 pair. 7 7 itself is the key digit, right? So this is telling you 7 7, those are hot key digits. It came back as 3 7 7. Let's see that. So let's go to 7 7. Okay, now you notice all of the digits that play with 7 7. So 7 7 3, 7 7 5, 7 7 6. Okay, well, if you held on to those few numbers, not the next draw, 2 draws after, the next day, the midday, on July 13th midday, 3 7 7 hit, just like that. And you notice this is a common theme here, the numbers on top. Okay, not just the 2 pairs, but just, you may want to look around and see what could be hot. Again, the other alternative could just be using 0 through 9. That could be something if you don't want to make sure you cover yourself, and if you have the budget to do so. Okay, I'm not telling you to or not to. You feel what's comfortable for you. Okay, I notice these are coming the next day, but be careful. Okay, I cannot always tell you whether it's going to be mid to mid, evening. A lot of people want to know that. I'll say, oh yeah, they look like they're going to come mid, and then they'll come evening. Or if I say, no, they're going to come evening, you may wait to play evening, and they already played midday. It happens. So sometimes you have to have a few key numbers and stay on them. Totally up to you, okay? Especially if you're like me, tired of missing stuff. I am. Let's keep moving. All right, July 13th. There was a 7 7, but this played from that. I'm not sure that the 7 7, I didn't see it play the next day, so I'll just leave that alone. But this 0 4 hit. Notice there's a 2 7. You got your 2 2, right? Okay, remember those are key digits for the 1 2 3 for North Carolina. So 0 4 was hot, right? Our 0 4 pair, that was a hot pair. pair, hot pair, I'm sorry. So then what I will look at the numbers above the 04. I'll write them out: 041, 048, 043. Okay. And if you want to use, go 04X and through 0 through 9, totally up to you if you want to do that. Well, pay attention because the next day evening, 804 hit. 048 right there. Y'all liking this or what? Isn't this bad? I love this. I love it. Okay, but hold on. The 04 again played at the pair, and you see the key digits right under here letting us know the pairs that could be hot are on this side, right? 04. Now here was the trick. When you look at the 04 from here, I got 041, 048, and 047. What actually hit was 504. I didn't see 5s on the bottom of the pair or the top. Now, when I used the 317 rundown to compare the numbers that were around it, I did see that number 5. So again, you have a few options. When you see your key digits, you can easily just put in your 317 to see what numbers are around the top or the bottom to see how they're doing. Or you can go, put your pairs in and just go X through 0 through 9. Totally up to you. Okay. So can they throw you off a little bit? They just did. Okay. So be careful with that. But as you see, pay attention. Now, I noticed something. I want you to pay attention. When there's a 50 or 05 in the mix, I don't see pairs repeating right now. That's something you may want to pay attention to. Like, I don't see a 03 repeating. I do see a 37. I'm sorry. The 37 does repeat. Pay attention to that. The 37 repeats there. Let's go to this next one. Does this 19 repeat? 19 could be something, so I don't know. So pay attention to see if that 19 will hit for you guys. Okay, so those are the ones that are kind of offish. But I didn't see the 03 per se. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I didn't see the 03. So again, play around with this, play on paper, see how you're doing with this. I have to say, this has to be one of my favorites for North Carolina. And I hope if anyone else is looking at this, if you see something very similar that works for your state, repeating hot pairs, they have a key digit, let us know so we can go ahead and do a follow-up on that. I think this is so cool. Anyways, good luck to everyone. I'll see you guys on the next video.